This is your Denver housing market update for April 2022. Welcome to the spring market. We saw 6,000 properties come on the market in March, and just like the Denver dry soil, the buyers soaked up most of those properties. 5,100 of those properties went under contract. This is the first time in 4 months that we put more houses on the market than we put under contract. We've seen a lot of interesting information come out this past month. I'm going to share the stats of what happened this March. I'm going to give you some predictions. I've got some good investment neighborhoods for you, and I've got a couple of tidbits for those of you who want to live in the suburbs for more than 10 years. You're going to want to listen to this. So the headlines are talking about the interest rates. In March, we started out the month at 3.9% and ended the month at 4.78%, almost a whole point higher in 1 month. That caused the mortgage application rates to drop to the very lowest that we've seen since December of 2019. 6.4 of the properties dropped their price before receiving an offer. Those properties stayed on the market for an average of 55 days compared to 8 days who didn't need to drop their price. Time is money, people. Our average closed price for the month of March for the Denver metro area, which includes Boulder, was $705,000. A year ago, it was $589,000. We've been talking about this being a seller's market, but for all of our buyers who purchased a year ago, I think they're sitting pretty knowing that it was a buyer's market for them. You all have probably heard the statistic that we had an 81% increase in inventory. We did, but that's from February to March. But that increase in inventory is not enough to make an impact on our pricing. Prices are not going to flatten out or drop yet. When I look at the year-to-date numbers, we are up on everything except for listings and for closings. And we cannot close more properties if we don't have the listings. This low supply and high demand is going to continue to push the prices up. Douglas County is looking for a water supply. Why is this important? It's important because they're growing so quickly. They're expecting to have 60,000 more people by 2030. Climate change is going to affect our residents here in Denver sooner rather than later. Here are my market predictions. If you are looking to invest, or if you're looking for the biggest bang for your buck and you're wanting to buy a condo, buy downtown or the urban core of Denver. Long-term investments in Douglas County seem scary to me. I grew up with a dad in the water industry, so water has always been an interest of mine. I'm sure Douglas County will find some water, but to whose expense and where will it be coming from? I don't know. National level, there's a few points of interest. Millennials made up 43% of our buyer pool. That is the most of any generation. Our buyers are continuing to push out and buy in the suburbs and the small town, which tells me downtown is the place to invest right now. Lawmakers are looking to enact a rent control. Remember, this is at a national level, so keep your eye on that. Don't think we've hit our peak yet, but I do think that there are some neighborhoods that the interest rates will affect. So if you are interested in what's happening in your neighborhood, contact me and I can give you updates on your neighborhood as you want them. I'm Amy Cesario, a realtor in Denver, Colorado. This is my Denver view, and if you'd like to talk real estate, I'd like to talk real estate with you.